not together these days.
Well, she'd have been very lucky to get away with that. She really had to play it low. Did well to get it as close.
Is it Nastasi there in the front?
30-0. S'il vous plaît.
Well, it's only an 8th unforced error from Hingis, 19 from Graf. And Graf, the luxury of a love service game. Hingis' lead down to 5 games to 4. For a second time then, Martina Hingis serving for the opening set. Did so at 5-2, now 5-4.
S'il vous plaît.
Still beams again. And now a first double from Hingis, and the nerves suddenly getting to her.
Yes, there was a little, certainly loss of concentration in the end of the last game, but one imagines she was just saving herself for the big service game here. Well, astonishing play from the moment Graf hit the big shot early on in the rally. How well she did to get around behind it. Never an easy shot, and yet how well she gets down to it here, stays with it. Much easier to go cross court.
40-30.
Set point for Hingis.
S'il vous plaît.
Whoa! Rascal.
Does that mean it's her day? Obviously luck, but it always seemed to be going over to me. It was the very top of the net. Quite a pacey serve that of Hingis's, 153 kilometers.
Yes, she says. And as you say, the fact that Graf is not going forward now is beginning to hurt her. She's getting the big shots in, but they're coming back.
Yes, Hingis' defence is absolutely sublime, and a second time punching it down the line.
And a second set point. And the mere fact that Graf was coming in presented Hingis with different problems.
Yes, almost bound to come in here, really. Where Hingis is so good is that she's so aware of the chance of, or the attempt to wrong foot her. She prepares herself so well. Where many players scramble on the clay as they lose their footing when they're wrong-footed. She's pretty secure.
Well, that's tremendous. That's a second serve as good as you would ever see in the women's game. Third set point.
And then Graf makes this one just look like a sitting duck. It did sit up a bit, but Graf's shots kept a little lower than they have been, making it that much more difficult for Hingis.
For a fourth time, set point.
Standing a lot wider on this one.